In 1 week, Chiamaka's neck was swelling non-stop and also developing foul smell, yet her doctors couldn't detect what was wrong with her. In a small village, there lived a girl named Chiamaka. Chiamaka was a very beautiful girl who had spent most of her life living with her parents in the village. Her parents were poor farmers who had gone through thick and thin to make sure Chiamaka gets the best education. After school, Chiamaka was posted to Lagos for her NYSC. She was so happy. She has always dreamt of going to Lagos, as she has heard so many beautiful things about Lagos, like the better job opportunities and its bustling city. Her parents were excited when she told them she was going to serve in Lagos. Every night, Chiamaka dreamt of living big in Lagos. When she wakes up, she will clench to her pillows tightly, smiling. I will get a high-paying job and live my dream life and also take good care of my parents, she thought, smiling. 2 days to her trip, she started preparing, packing up and folding all her clothes into her bag. When she told her friends about moving to Lagos, they were very happy, but some were envious of her. On the day of her trip, she woke up very early. She didn't sleep due to overexcitement. She took a bath and dressed up on her NYSC uniform. Her parents blessed her that morning, and they also gave her some money they got from the firewoods they have sold the previous day. She went to the park and boarded a bus. The trip took almost 5 hours. She sat in the bus watching as people were going about their day. Chiamaka arrived Lagos late in the evening. Everywhere was already dark. Chiamaka, totally confused of where to stay, thought of checking into a very cheap hotel for the night, so she can go to her NYC camp the next morning. On her way to the hotel, there comes a white G-Wagon pulling down behind her. "Hello, pretty lady. Where are you going to by this time of the night?" a voice called out from the car. Chiamaka turned and she saw a very beautiful and classy woman. Chiamaka was hesitant at first, as she has heard of numerous kidnapping and ritualist situations happening in Lagos, but this woman seems very calm and convincing. "My name is Chiamaka. I just arrived Lagos, ma. I am here for my NYSC," she said, moving a bit backward from the G-Wagon. The beautiful, classy and wealthy woman reached to her bag and gave Chiamaka her card. "I can help you. Here is my card. Give me a call," she said. Chiamaka took the card, reading every detail on it. Chidima's hub was boldly written on the card, and other details like her office address and a phone number. Chiamaka raised her head to thank her, but the G-Wagon has disappeared into the smooth road. Chiamaka checked in the hotel. She was very exhausted and hungry, but when she checked her account balance, the money left was very small, which will be met to take her to her NYC camp the next morning. So she slept hungry that night. "I will buy snacks tomorrow morning," she said. The next morning, she sat up thinking about the woman she saw the previous night. She picked her phone and dialed the number on the card. "Hello, good morning, ma." The voice from the other end of the phone was sharp and steady. "Good morning. Who am I on to?" Miss Chidima spoke. "It's Chiamaka, the girl you spoke with last night at the front of Relaxation Hotel, ma." "Oh, Chiamaka, I've been expecting your call. If you're free today, please come to my office. Let's talk," the woman said. "Okay, ma. I will come by 2 p.m. Chiamaka dropped her phone and rushed to take a shower, and then head to her NYC camp. At 1:30 p.m., she headed towards Lekki, Chidima's office. When she got there, she walked majestically to the reception, even though she was very hungry. She had only had roadside snacks all day. "My name is Chiamaka. I'm here to see Madam Chidima," she said to the receptionist. "Please follow me. Madam is expecting you." The receptionist responded, smiling, as she led her to Chidima's office. They knocked and entered her office. There sat the beautiful, classy and wealthy-looking woman, dressed in a beautiful, well-tailored gown. Her name boldly sitting on her table. CEO, Chidima's hub. "Good day, ma," Chiamaka greeted her. How are you, Chiamaka? Welcome, please sit, she said. So what can we offer you? Food, drink, or water? Chidima asked. Food, ma, Chiamaka answered sharply. Chidima quickly called her receptionist to get her food from a nearby restaurant. Chidima watched her as she ate aggressively. After Chiamaka was done eating, they began their conversation. You came for NYC here in Lagos, right? Chidima began. Yes, ma. Tell me about yourself, your dreams, your goals. Chiamaka told Miss Chidima how she wants to get a high-paying job after her NYSC and live her dream lifestyle and also take good care of her parents. Chidima listened attentively, smiling. Wow, you really have a big dream, Chiamaka. I can help you achieve all that. You don't even need to go for your NYSC. Money will sort that out. And at the end of 1 year, you will get your NYSC certificate. I can help you get a very high paying job right now, that's if you are ready, Chidima said, staring at her. Chiamaka widened her eyes in shock. Really? Ma, is that even possible? You can help me get a high paying job without my NYSC certificate? She asked. Yes, if you are ready, I can put a call across right away, Chidima said, looking very convincing. I am very interested, ma. So what's the job about? Chiamaka asked, almost jumping in excitement. It's a simple job, but it's a bit demanding, and the pay is very high. I will link you up with very wealthy businessmen, including politicians and alhajis. You will travel to any country of your choice with them, she said. Hearing this, Chiamaka was a bit confused. Okay, so what exactly will I be doing with them, ma? Chiamaka asked, looking curious. All you have to do is keep them company, and they will reward you handsomely, Chidima said, trying to convince Chiamaka. Wow, just like that? Chidima asked, looking curious. Yes, please take your time. Think about it and get back to me tomorrow morning. Chidima reached to her table drawer and brought out cash of 1 million naira. Take this for your transport. Remember to get back to me tomorrow morning with your decision. You are just a few steps away to living your dream life, she said. Chiamaka was amazed with the money, as she hasn't seen such huge amount of money before. She thanked her and left. She went back to the hotel and paid for another night. In her hotel room, she lay on her bed, staring at the ceiling like there was something up there. Chiamaka was far gone in thought. Should I do it? I don't have to go for NYSC anymore. At the end of 1 year, my certificate will still be delivered to me. Wait just today, Madam Chidima gave me a whopping 1 million naira. Imagine how much I will be making from this job. I will be able to live my dream life and also take good care of my parents, she thought deeply. The next morning, she called Miss Chidima. Good morning, ma. I am ready for the job, ma, she said, her voice sharp and determined. Great, get ready. This evening, I will come pick you up, Chidima responded happily. Immediately Chidima ended her call. She called a house agent to prepare a well-furnished 3-bedroom apartment before the end of the day. Chiamaka, on the other hand, was already determined on her decision. That evening, Miss Chidima took her to the well-furnished 3-bedroom apartment in Victoria Island. She already paid for professional chefs and other domestic staffs who will work for Chiamaka. This is your home now. Settle in and relax. Your chefs and other domestic workers will resume here tomorrow morning. Their job is to provide a very comfortable environment for you. Then regarding your NYSC, I will put a call across tomorrow and pay any amount needed to sort it out. At the end of 1 year, your certificate will be delivered to your house. Chiamaka couldn't believe her eyes. Oh my God, thank you so much, ma. I own this big house? Oh, and my maid and chefs are resuming to work here tomorrow morning. Ah, ma, God will bless you. She jumped and hugged Miss Chidima tightly, tears dropping down her beautiful face. It's okay, my dear. I told you I will help you, right? So just see me as your God-sent angel who has come to bring your goals and dreams to reality. Ehen, get ready. Tomorrow, by noon, I will come and pick you up for clothes shopping. Have a good night rest. Miss Chidima entered her G-Wagon and drove off. Chiamaka was so excited. Days turned into weeks. Chiamaka continued to enjoy the luxury lifestyle that Chidima has provided for her. She wakes up to already prepared sweet meal made by her professional chefs. She now wears expensive designer clothes, shoes, and bags. Chiamaka was just living like a toddler who has no single responsibility. After 1 month, one beautiful afternoon, Miss Chidima visited Chiamaka. Baby girl, you see this luxury life you're enjoying? It's not free, oh. It's time to pay the price. Chiamaka, who was already used to the luxury lifestyle, didn't want to lose it for any reason. Madam Chidima, I'm ready to work to keep this lifestyle. This has always been my dream, she said. Good, you will start tomorrow evening. Don't worry, I'll come dress you up, Chidima said, smiling. In no time, Chidima started pimping Chiamaka out to rich and wealthy men, including politicians and alajis. Chiamaka travels with these men to different countries every week. She was now more beautiful than ever. The men buys her different gifts. Some only gives her money. Some buy her gold, expensive designer accessories. She became very popular and she carries herself with so much pride. Chidima was very happy as Chiamaka was bringing more returns for her daily than other girls. Chiamaka was living the Lagos big girl life. She sends money home to her parents every time, and every moment of the day, credit alerts were popping on her phone screen non-stop. Calls from different rich and wealthy men were flooding her phone. One of these men was Mr. Osas. He was married to Dorcas. Dorcas was the woman who stood by him through thick and thin. She suffered with him from their poverty days till Mr. Osas became wealthy. Mr. Osas never jokes with his wife. Anything Dorcas wants, money, love, attention, name it, Mr. Osas made it available in abundance for her. But recently, Dorcas started noticing that her husband was gradually drifting away from her. He kept late nights, frequent business trips that never existed. She has called her husband's attention severally, but to no avail. Now she was determined to find out what was taking his attention. One night, as Mr. Osas was fast asleep, Dorcas took his phone. At first, she struggled with the phone password, but eventually she unlocked the phone. And the first message she saw was from a number saved as Strawberry. She read through their chats and also checked the call log, and the calls received from Strawberry was more frequent. Who is this Strawberry that has taken my husband away from me? She murmured. She started monitoring her husband. Whenever he comes back home and sleeps off, Dorcas will take his phone and fill his eyes with their WhatsApp messages and voice notes. The next morning, when she was preparing to go to the market, she opened their wardrobe drawer when she was searching for her car key. There she saw a small white box designed with pink ribbon. She opened it and saw a diamond necklace sitting pretty in the box. She was surprised, and she has also saw countless gifts which wasn't meant for her several times in their house. Strawberry, I will teach you a lesson. Next time, you will learn to avoid married men, she murmured. When Mr. Osas came back home that evening, dressing up to go out again almost immediately. Honey, but you just got back. You're dressing up to go out again? Ha, now wow. You don't even spend time with your family anymore, she said. But instead, Mr. Osas responded with lies. My business partner is waiting for me. I'll be back shortly, he said, reaching for the gift box. Mr. Osas visited Chiamaka in her house and presented a gift to her. Wow, this is so beautiful, my love, Chiamaka said, smiling. You like it? Mr. Osas asked her, feeling concerned. Yes, I love it. Mr. Osas was very happy. Then he placed the necklace around her neck. She laughed and thanked him. 3 days later, Chiamaka started feeling pain on her neck, even after visiting the hospital several times, yet the doctors couldn't see anything. In 1 week, Chiamaka's neck was swelling non-stop and also developing foul smell. Yet her doctors couldn't detect what exactly the problem was. They prescribed infection drugs for her, thinking it was going to solve the situation, but it got worse. Few months later, Chiamaka started struggling for her life. Her sugar daddy stopped coming. Mr. Osas, who visited her, couldn't go close to say a proper goodbye, as the smell from her swollen neck was unbearable. Her once heavy account balance was reducing drastically. She's either spending money on drugs or fake miracle in a desperate attempt to find solution to her swollen neck. Chidima was already fed up. Please, you need to leave this house now. You're no longer fetching me money. You're now a liability. Please pack your things and leave my house, so another beautiful damsel can take over, she said angrily. Chiamaka pleaded to give her some time, but she wasn't listening. The next morning, Chidima went to Chiamaka's house again and threw her things outside, and also instructed the security guard not to let her in. Chiamaka started sleeping on the street, begging for food and struggling with her swollen neck. Chiamaka was totally tired of the suffering. She decided to end it all. One afternoon, she went to Third Mainland Bridge to take her life. She was about jumping when a voice called out, "You have caused chaos in so many homes. One of them decided to punish you by inflicting the sickness on you. Don't end your life. Please come to Jesus. He will accept and forgive your sins." She turned to see whose voice was that. There stood a pastor holding a big Bible. She was hesitant at first, but she came down and followed the pastor to his church. The pastor counseled her and prayed with her, and Chiamaka fell on her knees crying, asking God for forgiveness, tears dropping down her face non-stop. The man of God told her to throw away the necklace and she would be free. She did. In few days, her swollen neck started shrinking and the foul smell dried up. She was healed. The church contributed money for her to rent a small room and to start life afresh. She dusted her certificate to look for a proper job. Chiamaka became a devoted Christian. As for Dorcas, it was dawned on her that it wasn't the girl's fault, because no matter how many girls she had silently inflicted sickness upon in order to get her husband back, was a wasted effort. Instead, he was quick to switch to another girl. In fact, Mr. Osas now keeps multiple girlfriends at once. She regretted her actions and silently asked God to forgive her for inflicting sickness on those innocent girls. She started plotting proper ways to deal with her cheating husband. Hope you learned something from this story. If you do, please don't forget to like, share and drop a comment about the story. Subscribe to this channel. Turn on your bell notification so you get notified when an interesting and educating story like this drops. See you in the next video.